lot easier that way.
You are.
What up? What up? What's good, y'all? It's always B and
You do have a face for radio. And Ace of Cades. We're happy to have you here.
well, thank you for returning. We're doing things a little bit differently for this because what is this? WeTV?
Yeah, this is WeTV.
Yeah,
We're
WeTV
gonna
is gonna knock us out if we try to.
We're trying to avoid copyright claims. So we're gonna do it a little bit different. We're not gonna react. We're gonna recap.
Yay, those are different words. We might get a little more mixy with these because you can't see us. So.
It's still on our channel though.
Yeah, but they can't see us and us being
problematic. But yeah, so let's get into it. We got introduced this episode to.
We didn't even talk about. We don't even know. They don't even know. I mean, yeah, if they click on the title, they know what we're talking about. But we're talking about Love During Lockup.
Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about Love During Lockup season 4.
I thought it was season 42 or some shit.
Episode 42.
Episode 4. How?
Child, if there's one thing I motherfucking hate about the whole Love After Lockup series is how they number these seasons. It is
because this is Love During Lockup, but it's season 4 of Love After Lockup.
Episode 42.
Episode 42.
Yeah.
So
try finding
it's all
that
the
shit
same
on the
show.
internet.
It's ridiculous.
It's wild.
Oh, but we will find it. If it's ratchet, we'll definitely find it, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it because this new cast, I'm not sure because I've never watched During. You introduced me to what was it, Love After?
Mm-hmm.
So I've never watched During or what was there's another one, isn't there?
Yeah, is it before? No, it's not Love
Before. Before Lockup is crazy. Before Lockup, like damn, but you ain't even get caught yet. You already on TV? What the fuck?
Shit, the way WeTV work. Them
motherfuckers
are like,
they snitching.
Okay.
I don't like that shit.
So I can't remember what the third one is, but they all Life After Lockup.
Life After Lockup. Got it.
Yeah. So we have Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, and Love During Lockup.
Which is what
and all of them fall under the Love After Lockup title in the seasons, and it'd be wild. It'd be like episode 68. Like, bro, please.
It's content, man. Content over everything.
But let's get into into what happened. We're cutting this part out, but let's get into the actual couples. We're going to introduce them to you in order of least interesting to most interesting, the way we see fit. Yeah. So
we have 5 couples this season.
We have 5 couples. Yeah, we have Brittany, Karak.
Keyrock? I think it's Keyrock.
Is it Keyrock? Andy and Brittany, Renika and Asante, Letitia and Keith, and Jade and Chris. And y'all. First off, I want to start with Brittany and Karak because they was boring.
Super boring.
So boring.
They were children.
I mean, like, yeah, they're also children, and they're boring. Okay, edges ain't on fleek, and
I have a theory.
You have a theory
her
about
edges
what?
are not on fleek. Her edges are absolutely not on fleek. I have a theory as to why they were chosen to be on this season, though.
Because Karak is transgender?
That's literally it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, no, hey, I don't care. I really don't care. But, like, don't pander, bro. You ain't got to pander.
I don't think it's pandering as much as it is exploitation.
Same difference.
It's like, oh, you guys you're a transgender.
Ooh.
We gonna get you in here.
Those are hot right now.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. They hot right now. Let's get them in. Because the actual story, like, it's cute. But that's about it. Like, it's cute. They met in prison. Brittany right now is in cosmetology school. Karak is definitely still in motherfucking prison.
What did Karak do? I forgot.
Armed robbery. No.
Brittany was the one that had the armed robbery, which was wild. No, because she set a nigga up. It's like, you gotta watch them type bitch.
Yeah, but Karak is also in for robbery. I'm not too sure.
Is it?
Yeah. He's also in for robbery.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too sure what exactly the story is there, but we do know that Brittany set a nigga up.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to be down.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up doing 3 years for being a dumbass. And Karak is currently in jail scamming his sugar mamas. And that is literally the only notes we have on them. That's it.
Kudos to you for using his proper pronouns.
Why would I not?
I mean, we don't know what they were. That was never specified, but I mean,
well, their fiance slash promise says it. Brittany says he.
Hey, look, I was just trying to make sure. I ain't trying to get beat up.
I don't know. They could be he, they, but Brittany refers to Karak as he.
Okay.
So
are those literally the only notes?
Yeah,
like
that's it.
I feel like they're gonna be like they remind me of what was dude that the shorty that he like sent her all the bread that he won from his settlement, and he like came home.
Chris and Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabby
and Chris. Yeah. They remind me of them a little bit, like young as hell, ratchet.
Our McDonald's was canceled. Our fat ass is one of McDonald's.
See, this is why you don't order McDonald's in the hood. We're leaving this in because look, you don't order Uber Eats McDonald's in the hood because that shit is always gonna be first of all, it's gonna be a 4-hour wait, and then it's just like if you even get your shit, because it always get canceled. I don't even understand.
Shorty could have just said she couldn't do it. Y'all ain't have to cancel my shit, bro. That's wild. I made bacon for my sandwich. We did a little bit, ghetto, because I'm not paying $3 for a very thin, that prepackaged, preheated, whatever bacon. I want some thick bacon on my sandwich. I know it's McDonald's. I like thick. Let it come out your throat.
Nasty. That's enough. This is food porn. Relax.
But yeah, so
yeah, Brittany and Key-Rock.
I'm reordering. I don't give a fuck.
Brittany and Key-Rock, I feel like what's gonna happen is they're gonna end up breaking up or something. Even though they told us like whoever thinks that we not gonna be together, I got another thing coming. Look, this y'all are
black man.
Y'all are children. Y'all are absolutely children. This is
Shorty's like, we're gonna be together forever, and I'm like, you're 22.
You're not. We're jaded.
We're jaded. We're in our 30s and we're jaded. Don't listen to us. Yeah, you believe in your motherfucking love.
Believe in love. Believe in your fairy tale. You will be a prison Cinderella. I don't give a shit.
Okay, because we're over here on the couch drinking.
You will get your crystal handcuffs one day.
Meanwhile, we're over here talking about your motherfucking life. Don't listen to us.
That's true. That's facts. That's facts.
It ain't that serious. But yeah, that's it. Our next couple is going to be former pig Andy.
Damn.
Well, ACAB. All cops are bastards. However, Andy seems like a sweetie pie, and I will absolutely
say all cops are bastards.
And I will absolutely call the cops on you. So.
Right. So what are you talking about?
I'm a hypocrite, just like everybody else in the fucking world.
Oh, well.
Like, I don't like cops when I'm driving, but I definitely like cops when I'm like walking on the street, and it makes me feel a little bit safer.
Honestly, I would love to be able to call the cops. I just don't want to be mistaken for the suspect.
Exactly.
if I didn't have that fear, I'd be calling the cops a lot, especially in your neighborhood. The hell?
Nigga, fuck you.
I don't feel safe over here.
I don't feel safe over here. The dog don't feel safe over here. What the fuck? All of us be ducking.
Matter of fact, we might have to start recording on the floor, goddamn. We're gonna record up here by the windows, goddamn. Just sit on the floor.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, Andy, former cop. He was a cop for like 13 years, and then Brittany's in for drug possession. Other than that, like, we see him, we're introduced to him with his other little cop friend who's his little, what is that? A vest. His vest barely fit. It don't go over that belly, child. It don't.
And it don't help that they would introduce us eating a dozen donuts each. Like, what the hell were y'all doing?
They only had like 3 or 4.
I'm
on camera.
Obviously exactly
on camera. Like, why would you introduce us as cops and then have us go eat donuts? Okay, fuck y'all.
But I will say, with their story, actually made me like realize kind of what this can be about, especially when it's during lockup. See, the love after, I kind of understand. It's a real relationship at that point. But while they're in there, it really be feeling like it's a money grab.
Yeah.
For a lot of the inmates, and then for like some of the people, it's like just a money grab because this inmate got money and he gonna take care of me because I'm outside free as hell. We're gonna get to him. I know what you saying.
No. I'm saying the percentage or the possibility, because the people who like usually write into those places, I'm not expecting an inmate to have money. You know what I mean? Like, so right. I think when it happens that way, it's definitely like a surprise. Like, oh shit, genuine? I love when it's like the male inside monetarily taking care of the female. At bare minimum, in the beginning, it's genuine.
I'm about to say, because we got a couple that's on here this season.
We have Chris and Gabby from last season where that happened, where he was giving her money. And
he was fake flexing though. He ain't really had no money.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He had that money for that moment.
And then there was like another, I can't remember who it was from a couple seasons back, where she was definitely boasting about a nigga who probably paid like $1,000 in bills, but still, for a motherfucker who makes 19 cents an hour.
True.
That's impressive. Okay.
That's impressive.
So I think when it's the opposite way, where it's just like, yes, it's like, oh, he's in jail, but he can still provide. Like, that's a man.
For the woman that's outside.
For the woman that's outside, yes.
But it's still for the man, and we're going to talk about when we talk about Jade and Chris, I feel like for the man, it's probably on some power move type shit. So this might not be totally genuine.
I feel like it's down the middle. It's like, I either fuck with this girl and I really want her to stay and she can see that I'm a man and I can provide and I have someone outside taking care of her. Or it is a power move where it's like, oh, I have money and I can keep you sort of in this bubble until I make it out.
Because on a separate show, Grown in Gospel, remember, there was one lady on there who had a nigga that was in jail and paid for her, organized a whole ass birthday party for her. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was genuine on some, I just want to see you happy, take care of you type shit. I got a lot of this drug money still that they let me access somehow. I don't know. So
I do believe that there are instances in which that happens where it's just like, you know what, I love you, I love this girl, I'm going to organize with because yes, I'm in jail, but that doesn't mean that I'm completely helpless.
Right.
So in those instances, yeah. And then you have the instances with like Gabe and Chris where that was just, you got beat the fuck up and got some money and then went stupid.
Mm-hmm. Now with Andy and Brittany, this feels like, because after he did that little 25 cohabitants, bro.
Oh yeah.
25 cohabitants is crazy, and he talking about she lived in Vegas, then she lived in Florida. And then Annie sitting there talking about, I never knew she lived out of the state.
She said she ain't never been out the state. And I'm like, well, she got a nigga out of the state.
Nigga.
She what's that Cali song?
Colorado.
I got hoes in different area codes.
Like, nobody knows who Cali is. Nobody knows who that is.
It was on your playlist, so you know who
no, the fuck it wasn't. I put that on that playlist. I added it to the queue for you.
Oh, okay. Anyway. But yeah, so the story with Brittany, we see them outside of them just eating like the donuts and shit. We see his ex-coworker pull her stuff up. Now, I'm assuming it is legal because you on camera doing it, but that just don't seem. It seems like an overstretch of authority or some shit. Like, I don't like the fact that, like, oh well, I can do it doesn't mean that my man
was in the donut shop, pulled out his laptop, his reading glasses, like, yeah, let me go check out.
And then y'all got the camera on her shit. Like, damn, dude, no privacy. I see. Okay, but
got some liens against her.
Only 300 and 700. Nothing too serious. But the 25 male cohabitants is...
Were they 25 male?
No, that's what he said. I wrote it down. 25
it
male.
Was specifically male.
Male. 25 niggas.
I mean, at 36, you know what I'm saying? You got more than 25 bodies.
For sure, but I ain't live with 25 niggas.
True. No, that's
Like,
crazy. Nah. 25 living with 25 people is crazy.
It's
What are you
wild.
doing?
But other than that, like they really don't have too much going on. Like we met Andy's son. Andy, like for real, just seems like a real sweet, genuine person. He ended up being a cop for like 13 years, and then had to take custody of all of his kids, and wasn't able to do like the night shift anymore. So he quit copping.
Which is wild, G, because it's like you normally don't see that. You normally see like the woman having to like take that part of. What happened with his wife?
I have no idea.
I missed that part.
We missed it completely.
But
we're not doing a great recap, but
I mean, you can watch the show. Follow. $25. I paid $25 goddamn dollars. That's what I wasted.
And then we couldn't even screen cap nothing. It was wild. But anyway, yeah, that's the story about Andy and Brittany. I guess like maybe we'll see something develop there or
I feel like
whatnot.
That's gonna fizzle out too.
But I definitely feel that will. He seems like a genuine soul. We haven't really met too much of her outside of knowing that she did some drug possession. But other than that, like. Hopefully he's not getting got. He done sent her like $6,000-$7,000, but we don't know how long that's been.
Where
how long
are these people? Bro, I need to go to jail and find me somebody that's gonna take care of me.
Go ahead to jail.
I need to go to jail, get some muscles.
Go ahead.
That's all I'm missing. I'm cute already. I just need muscles.
Well, somebody else gonna take you down to jail.
Anyway. Hey, relax, bro. Like your dog taking down that pillow right now.
Please. We're recording.
Now his ass got excited.
Oh. Anyway.
I'm leaving that in. I hope he does.
Jesus Christ. So couple number 3
Moving on.
So couple number 3, we are met with Renika and Asante.
Oh my god.
And I have so many opinions. Now mind you, their story is not that interesting yet, right? Like we have Renika who has 2 daughters living in, I think they're in Virginia or some shit. I can't remember. But Kentucky. Wasn't it? Louisville?
Yes.
Louisville, Kentucky.
She's in Louisville.
She wants to move down to Atlanta to Asante, but she currently has like she's an entrepreneur for real. Like they put it up there, and I was like, okay, another entrepreneur. But nah, shorty sells lashes. She has vending machine with lashes in it. I'm like, okay, girl, look at you. And according to her, she makes about $20K a machine. She got about 5 machines, so she a good 6 figures. And she a rapper.
She raps.
She a rapper. And just
how do you feel about her music?
We're gonna insert. We're gonna leave. I'm putting the timer here because we're about to insert a video that she herself just posted. Nigga, I can't even remember. It's ridiculous. But she herself just posted. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. This is the marker for that. And yeah, y'all saw that, right? Okay, so I just want y'all to know that before I knew what B was watching, I thought someone had brought a stripper to a funeral. So when he told me that's dead ass, I'm like, who brought a stripper to a funeral? It comes to find out it's Renika. Now, no tea, no shade.
Diva
Nika. No tea, no shade, because I'm over here trying to figure out how to
be my best. You chasing your dreams. Right. I think she's 34, 36.
Yeah, I think 34.
You chasing your dreams, you old as hell too.
So. Exactly. So, like, no tea, no shade, but, like, girl, why are we in fit? Why is this I pretty much just have a problem with the outfit.
I have a problem with everything, G. At 34, G, you got 2 kids. You got an entrepreneurship business. You can write some real shit, bro. You can talk about some life. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Why are we going? I mean, like, but some people are just sexual beings, and that's where they feel they need to flop. and that's where they're most comfortable in. I feel like maybe you could give it some substance and do something else. Like, she's pretty. I don't think
She's
that
what?
she's. Don't do that. She's pretty. I don't think that
That's
the
subjective.
current. Yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I personally think that she's pretty, and I just don't think that she dresses well.
That is true. She's not ugly. I'm not calling the girl ugly. She's not conventionally attractive to me. But
I think she's very pretty, and I just don't think that she dresses well. I think that she goes a little bit excessive in like the sex meter to where it's no longer
because
sexy.
that's what sells. That's what sells.
But that it's too much.
But you can't sell that because nobody wants that.
Like, that is
Let me stop.
OnlyFans.
No, let me stop. Let me
That's
stop.
OnlyFans level.
It's
First
a little
the
too
fuck
much.
off, I feel like
you can sell it.
there's
Somebody wants that.
There's
Somebody
a
does want that.
customer for every seller.
For sure.
There's an audience for every person. So she absolutely will have people who are like, yes, bitch. And, you know, and if that's her, yes, bitch, and that's for her, then that's for her. It's not for me.
She also gonna have people telling her, bitch, you fucking wildin', just like that lady in the beauty shop told her she was wildin'.
Okay, so yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into the actual story because when we meet her, she's dropping off the lashes to one of the salons, which is super fucking smart, by the way. So she's very smart business wise. So
made great decisions.
She's dropping off the lashes to the business. We meet one of my favorite people on this thing this season so far, which is the lady at the hair salon. Okay, because she's like, girl, why would you do this? Why would she tell her that she's gonna leave?
Moving to Atlanta.
She's moving to Atlanta, and the lady's like, of course, like any normal person would be like, okay, so who's gonna support who? Have you ever met this person? You going down there for a dick you ain't met type shit. And she like, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna get a job. A job ain't nothing. Blah, blah. You have a business.
Which is crazy because it's like you're moving to Atlanta for this person and gonna figure it out. You can move to Atlanta and expand your current business, and also if you still want to chase the rap dream, that's a great place to do it. The industry is down. That's I'm actually proud of you for even knowing who that is. But yeah, like the industry is down there, Hollywood is down there. Like you can really expand your career in so many ways down there. But you're moving down there for a nigga who is also probably.
Okay, so we're gonna get into that. But you're moving. The thing is, Atlanta is the land of music and hair, right? And beauty. And black music and hair and beauty and all of that.
Just black Hollywood in general.
Right. Like, it's black Hollywood. So you would be well suited to go down there if you want to expand on your dream. Expand. Not restart, but expand.
You already got shit going.
Right?
Hey, nigga, relax.
Hold on. We have an interruption. This guard dog don't guard shit.
They don't guard shit. Because what are you...
Hey. Can we recording, my nigga?
I get a snap.
Anyway, what y'all doing? I ain't never had one of those. So yeah, like, expand your business. Don't just restart for a man. But also the thing that kind of bothers me about that is like she makes no mention of, and that, mind you, she could simply just not be saying it. It could very well be in her thing. We don't know these people, but she makes no mention of, her music career or her lash career or her anything when it comes to moving down to Atlanta. Like, you haven't really thought that far ahead about what you gonna do.
And what confuses me is they said Asante finna get out very soon. So how the fuck is this Love During Lockup if this nigga finna be free?
Because he ain't gonna get out this season.
That's what it is. He gonna violate some shit and he gonna end up staying in there for another 6 months and she gonna already be in Atlanta on some dumb shit.
No, it's probably gonna be like who was it? It was, what was her name? I can't remember her name, but she was a little skinny thing with the light skinned boy, the little Spanish boy. And it started during lockup, like he was still locked up, and he ended up getting out towards the end of the season, and then they ended up on the next season of Love After Lockup.
Got it. Okay, so it's probably gonna be like that.
Like a 2-parter.
So it's gonna be a delay to him being released, but they will eventually.
Like he'll probably get released.
Yeah, because they, regardless, we don't have much written down about them, but I feel like
they're interesting. Yeah, because Renika's interesting.
And Asante's kind of interesting too.
Listen, Asante flagging for the other team. I don't know.
Let's just put it out.
We're just gonna put it out there. Problematic or not.
There was a little look.
There was a little
love who you love, be who you are. There was a little zest in the man's voice.
There was a little zest, and then a little in the mannerisms. He could simply be effeminate.
But considering you know what I'm saying, have been mistaken for so many times, I don't never want to do that to nobody. But
he could simply just be effeminate.
He could simply just be effeminate.
He could simply just be soft, right?
You know what I mean?
A soft Atlanta nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's. Anyway, her daddy looked like Jim Jones.
I swear to God, I thought that nigga was Jim Jones. Let's talk about how disappointed Daddy was. Why the fuck was he referring to himself as Daddy? I don't like that shit.
Leave Daddy.
I don't like it.
Sir, I'm not
comfortable.
I am not one of your 20-year-old sugar babies. Please stop referring to yourself as Daddy.
Ew.
Okay.
You know, Daddy was a convict.
You know,
this is why she dating convicts. You fucking convict.
You're seeing the real time consequences of your motherfucking actions.
And you saw it in his face every time, G. You saw it. We need to play that clip too.
We're playing it right now.
Oh. Play the clip of this nigga just realizing in real time, fucked up shit.
I wasn't there for you, and now
you leaving Daddy.
Please go to hell in your little knit hat.
That fake ass Gucci, man. Like, let's just put that out there too. That shit was fake as hell. That Gucci ain't never sold those. Let's just cut it out. Let's move on. Let's move on, because I feel like that is gonna pan out to be a pretty good story, especially if they gonna end up being on Love After Lockup, because she gonna find out some shit.
Oh, maybe, but you know, whatever it is, I don't wish heartache or nothing on anybody. I do like tea and mess, but
that's what we here for.
We hope that things are on the up and up with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But other than that, they don't really have anything besides Renika and his weird ass motherfucking rap career, and Asante may or may not be gay. We don't know. Mm. But the next y'all, we have Jade and Chris. Jade is in Naples, Florida. She is supposed to be a social media influencer, and he is in jail for burglary and ID theft. So, I mean, now let's talk about it. Is they fine? They are a very attractive couple together. They're equally yoked in looks, I feel like, for white people.
I'm about to say, G, like, you can handle this, because I don't even fuck with these white people like that. You know I don't fuck with the white people on the shows. Was like really rooting for I'm rooting for everybody black. But
Elisa, I get it, but
I guess.
I mean, Issa.
Huh?
I said, Issa, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But, like,
no, I get it.
I guess they are, you know what I'm saying?
But,
for white people, yes, they would be conventionally attractive, yes, for sure.
Yeah, so they're equally yoked in looks, because, you know, we usually get, like, a really pretty girl and, like, a gargoyle.
Right.
So.
Or vice versa.
Right, they got married, like, 7 months in, all of that. But, you know.
And they seem to be kind of on the same wave, like, as far as, like, what they into. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They into the same vibe.
So.
Tattoo biker type of thing.
The only real thing with this is that Chris abusive.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about how I was right and you was wrong.
I was literally about to get into that.
Admit as a woman that you were wrong.
I said I was literally about to get into that. I don't know why he's putting this microphone in my face.
Women don't like to admit when they're wrong. And this is the time I have to take advantage. I gotta milk it, because you're mostly always right, and I'm never right. So I'm gonna milk the fuck out of it.
I would just like to, you know what? I'll let him have it. I was wrong, which is what we're gonna talk.
I need this win.
Shut up. I'm gonna let him have it because I'm gonna let him know that I was wrong, which I already admitted earlier, by the way, but he just wants to record it. But I also want to point out that he has actually never really mentioned that I'm almost always right, so I'm gonna let him have this one. Anyway, the Dardashians, and that's what they call themselves. They call themselves the Dardashians. You're peaking. You peaked in
Your
high school.
mama peeking.
You peaked in high school. Oh, now we silent.
Yeah, now we silent. Now we're fucking silent. Cause I don't want to record the sound of you getting beat the fuck up and choked in this bitch.
You can't put none of this on YouTube.
No, I'm not putting any of that on YouTube. I'm just saying, you piss me off now.
Okay,
so
all
right, take 2.
So yeah, equally yoked in looks. They got married about 7 months in. The only real thing that this screams like is abusive. It kind of reminds me of what's old girl with the dude that was lying about being Brad Pitt's cousin.
Oh, damn, Taylor and
Chance.
Taylor and Chance.
Yeah,
it do kind of remind me of that.
It's giving me them vibes. So yeah, we're introduced to her about Jade about to throw like a birthday party for one of her sisters who's turning 30, and the Jardashians are gonna come over. Her mom is there, blah blah, some friends, and
to the house that he bought.
So like he is. Let's talk about it. Chris is supposed to be Native American.
Where?
I want to know what percentage.
What tribe?
What percentage, my man? Whose white baby is this?
Whose white baby is this? This is bullshit. That nigga is.
But because of his Native Americanness and stuff, his tribe has casinos, and he receives about $10,000 to $12,000 a month, y'all, a month from the casino. So he's in jail, but he's taking care of my girl. He done bought them a double wide, a house with a pool, some cars. Like when her friends come over,
now, bro, the plane.
yeah, like
bro, the plane.
When her friends come to the house, they they popping bottles and ball. They like, thank you, Chris. We all snooty and shit.
They done brought a fucking cutout of the man because he done sponsored the shit.
Right, she has.
They twerking on the damn cutout. I'm like, yo.
She has a full blown like life size cutout of this man in his fucking jail tans.
Wow, also not answering his phone call, which is crazy.
Okay, so let's talk about it, because you see how he just said that was crazy that she wasn't answering his phone calls. This is where I supposedly messed up. So like now I'm seeing that he's calling, right, and she's not picking up because she's at the party. Now B says this seems controlling, and the way that I was looking at it before the entire episode aired, it's simply like, well, listen, I'm in jail. Like I have nothing else to do. Right. If I call you, please pick up. Now, I did say that if this is an issue that happens between them back and forth all the time, then maybe we can set up times in which I call so that I do not miss these calls. And we are, other than that, I'm outside, nigga. What? But later on, we would come to see that Chris crazy. Mm-hmm. Chris got some issues with his mama. Mm-hmm. And he think women shiesty. Apparently his mama was a stripper and she would have boyfriends, and while the boyfriends would do stuff to her, she would also cheat on the boyfriend. So he got mommy issues, mm-hmm. which is now transferring over to his life. Mm-hmm. Okay. She wasn't answering. She did answer the phone, and he was like, yeah, pick up the phone, bitch. And she was like, fuck you, and hung up. And that nigga went crazy. He started calling her friends. Mm-hmm. Calling my friends is wild. And then, like, she had her little tiny friend that was sitting there looking like a little sad poodle, talking about, whenever he calls me, it just rocks my nerves.
Girl, get the fuck.
And I'm like, look, you have your husband traumatizing your friends because of the abuse you're suffering. Get it together, girl. Please. So I did come around eventually, because I'm like, you gonna let this meth head with a motherfucking because he is a meth head, by the way.
Facts.
You gonna let this meth head?
And he's been in jail 7 times previously.
Yeah. He was sentenced to 32 years, y'all. 32. He's up for parole in 2024.
How?
But he was sentenced. That whiteness. But he was sentenced to 32 years, y'all. You gonna let this nigga, this meth head, with a fucking...
Clearly she makes bad decisions because we saw her show a motherfucking tattoo of this. First of all, she already has one tattoo of this nigga on her that's visible, and then she has a tattoo of this nigga on her ass.
She has a tattoo of this man on her ass, and she showed it in front of her daddy.
And it seems like that's just the kind
they seem like they have that kind of relationship
kind of rock and roll ass shit.
Because he was just like, I don't even got a tattoo. He was just disgusted at her having the tattoo, not that she showed her ass. He was like, I don't even have a tattoo of your mother. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, so they definitely seem like that type of family. But like, girl. Yeah. I'm not about to fucking lift my fucking suit. It's one thing if I was already in a bathing suit, but lifting up my fucking shit and showing my ass in front of my dad seems a little wild.
Hey,
but to each their own, whatever. Because Jim Jones over here having Renika calling me daddy.
I mean, but yeah, like I feel like with that one, I don't know how that one's gonna end up. I don't know how that one's gonna end up. I really don't.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna get weird. But you know, like I think that is gonna be a problem, especially if he ever gets out. Yeah. Because he's supposed to be getting out soon.
2024.
Yeah. So if he ever gets out, it's gonna be an issue just because one, the mom was already like, do I think it's abusive? Yes. Or toxic? Yes. And then she was talking to the sister and was like, get in her head or like say something to your sister, XYZ. And then the sister was in her confessional talking about I'll drop kick that marriage or yank her out of that fucking marriage. And like when you have family in your business like that, and they feel like they can be in your business like that, like they have the authority to be in your business like that, right? It's always a problem. Facts. But yeah, let's get into our This is gonna be my favorite couple. Because I hate her. I
can't stand her, but I love watching. I love hating her.
Oh my god.
Because she's fucking ridiculous. Let's talk about Letitia and Keith.
Man.
Why all black people say Keith instead of Keith?
Anyway, so Letitia and Keith.
Yeah, you just said it.
Whatever. Letitia and Keith are also married. She owns a business in tax and accounting and all of that, and he is in jail for drug distribution. Okay, yeah. So they are another good-looking couple, right? She's pretty, titties tittying,
is titty,
and he,
I think she's a Capricorn. She's giving Capricorn vibes. Or would you say Sagittarius?
I said Sagittarius.
She could be. But Sagittarius.
Yeah, another good-looking couple. She fine, titties tittying. He fine, titties tittying. He light-skinned with long dreads and some
teeth.
golds.
He got gold teeth.
Now
and a big dick, apparently.
Yeah, that was too much information, bro. It was too much. And
she said, "Let that motherfucker hang while we taking pictures." I'm like,
"Oh
what?"
God, she did.
Relax, a hot body ass.
She definitely said, "Let that mother don't put on no drawers."
She don't know what that dick. She don't know what that dick being at. We're gonna get to that.
Okay. But they was talking. She was a friend of a friend of a friend. You know how it be in jail. His little cellmate was talking to somebody, and she was a friend of that. They linked. 2 years later, he proposed on the phone because he can't do it in person.
When you gonna fucking marry me? Like, what the fuck?
I can't live my life without you.
What type of? That's like the Martin ass proposal. Like, are you happy now?
Damn.
I mean, it sounds genuine. It sounds genuine because I just peeped. It sounds genuine that he actually really loves her and wanted to marry her.
He probably like, that girl fine. Hell yeah. I'm fine. She fine. Those some fine ass babies.
You know what I'm saying? A baddie come to visit you in prison, like, gee, that's.
But here's my thing. None of what she has said so far on the show shows me that she's interested in him for anything more than like he fine. Like she just mentions his goals and he cute and he blah blah and he got a big one and He is clearly business minded because he was in jail for drug distribution. That's it. That's all. We know nothing.
He's so business minded.
We know nothing about what would actually bring these two people together besides they want to fuck. And then on top of everything, y'all, because remember she run a tax business that just got their first like multi-millionaire. They just got
means more than one. That's multi-million.
They just got their first multi-millionaire client, right? She gonna call the girls in to tell them, hey, just to let y'all know, I ain't the only boss around here no more. My husband, who's in jail, is now going to be running the business with me. What the fuck is he gonna run, baby?
They rightfully looked at her ass like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this convicted fucking felon about to do in this tax business?
Girl, one of the girls was like, she just looked at her and rolled her eyes like, you got to be fucking
kidding. And then she called her out like, bitch, what you rolling your eyes?
She was like, you clearly, you don't got no poker face. What? Say it, baby. She was like, an inmate is my boss now, girl. You sound stupid.
Told them girls they can put in their resignation if they don't like it.
She definitely did tell her. She was like, and if it's gonna be a problem, you can get your resignation shit together. Girl, fuck you.
Talking about what he say goes. You better hop to it. Bitch, are you fucking crazy?
But you know, that's exactly the reason why that girl's so messy, because what happened towards the end of the fucking episode, she took them out a little bit later to have lunch or whatever. Y'all can probably hear my dog in the back. I'm sorry. She took them out to have like lunch and drinks and whatever. And when she bring up the conversation again, same shorty that had the attitude was like, so.
I thought that was a different girl.
No, that was the same one. That is the same one.
Oh, she the one that brought up that she was. Oh, okay, yeah.
The one that had the attitude is the same one that brought up that one of the other coworkers used to go with old girl husband. She was like, do you know that they used to talk? And a smirk on her motherfucking face, like, and the girl just looking at her like, we conversated. She know that. And she was like, do you know that, girl? Do you? That bitch looked at her like, do I know what? Bitch, did you fuck my husband?
Bitch. And then it ends. When I haven't even fucked my husband? Are you fucking crazy?
That's wild. And then you're going to have this man come. You're going to have this man come with his ex-boo. Chop.
And be the boss. We didn't even talk about the fact that he's brought in so he can bring in some more business so these motherfucking inmates that make 19 cents, 27 cents an hour can do their taxes with their business. So you're going to have your multi-million-dollar clients intermingling with your motherfucking prison clients that make 19 cents an hour. Girl, you sound crazy. We're sending flyers out.
So while there's no problem with that, right? Because
there's no problem with that.
While, you know, they absolutely need to file their taxes, absolutely need to get their shit in order. You can absolutely do that, and you should be doing that. You should be helping inmates, right? Get back on their feet, get their taxes in order. My issue with that was the flyers. Like, you have to decide what the niche is and what you're presenting yourself as. And if we just nabbed a multi-million-dollar client, and that's the clientele that I want to maintain.
Flyers like this free before 11 on Friday.
Right, like
bitch, what are you talking about?
If this is the clientele that I want to maintain, I am not going to pass out flyers that's like bring an inmate XYZ. I'm gonna have it on my website. I'm gonna absolutely, you know, maybe share the little business cards at the barbershop and shit so they can come. Yeah. But flyers feels very
charity shit a little bit to a certain degree. But flyers is tacky.
Yeah, flyers just feels tacky
for sure. And then I'm not about to bring this inmate in as a boss.
Yeah, I don't know.
How is that going to look to my multi-million-dollar client?
To my multi-million-dollar client, bitch.
You only have the one.
I am taking my ass elsewhere where there aren't any convicts running the shit. You got me fucked up.
It's weird. It's so weird.
Because it doesn't really matter what you tell people of what his charge is. It's always going to be, okay, well, I don't necessarily agree with what you're doing, or You don't make the right decision.
They're not even gonna say all that. It's gonna be some definitely undercover racist shit. Like, yeah, no, they shouldn't be making that decision off that. But bitch, them same goals that make your panty drop are the same goals that's gonna make your multi-million-dollar client say, "Oh, this shit a ghetto. I'm out of here." Is it right? No.
No, but so you can absolutely be the tax service that helps inmates and blah blah. But remember that might lead into the optics of it. Because I know that if I was a multimillionaire, not to say that a convict couldn't deal with my shit, because the niggas on Wall Street are definitely motherfucking robbers and rapists.
Criminals that ain't been caught yet, or criminals that got enough lawyers to beat the charges.
You feel me? So like them Wall Street motherfuckers definitely are all type of
shit, bro.
Right. So it's not to say that a convict can't run my money, but I'm just saying the optics of it and the way that it might affect your business. Like, you just got to be ready for that, sweetheart.
You got to be ready for that. I hope you're ready for that, because you seem real offended about an eye roll.
Okay. And there's going to be a lot of eye rolls and door closed, because motherfuckers going to be like,
eye rolls and door closed.
Okay. Bars.
You got more bars than Nika.
Chill out. Because we gonna link y'all to Nika. Get her views up, y'all.
Get her, stream her shit.
Get our views up too.
Hashtag stream her shit. Hold on, shit.
But yeah, get her views up, because she got a little video on her stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's the episode. We appreciate y'all. If you made it this far in our podcast style.
Appreciate you.
Good video,
looks, my boy.
But we will definitely be watching next week, and we'll be back here probably around Sunday.
For sure.
Talking to you.
The only way that you'll know for sure is if you subscribe. If you feel like it, it's free.
And
you can always change your mind. Can't come back. Bring your ass back. Like.
Please.
Like and comment. Let us know how y'all feeling about this new season. How y'all feeling about this new selection of couples. And let us know, how.
Do you have a different take?
Do you have a different take? Maybe we've seen things wrong. Maybe I'm wrong again. I don't know.
Maybe you got a different ranking or something. Let us know. But till then, we appreciate you. We happy you here. And next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
We out.